2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. Allie, it's all...
Well, guys, the Grizzlies...
No shortage of ambition, Allie. Thanks for that. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at small forward. And for Memphis, inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
That'll be a 5-second call. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in.
Grizzlies ball. Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies, Brandon.
And here's Morant. Pass to Jackson from outside the arc. Morant against Harris. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Just a natural scorer, Ja Morant is. In this area, he's confident.
Harden against Brooks. Harden with it. That's tipped. Tucker, the pass to Embiid. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season. With not a defender in sight, there's no one to blame but himself.
Here's Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Pass to Embiid. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
And so here is Philadelphia following the bucket by the Grizzlies and the basket by Embiid.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
Now here's Morant. The three from Payne. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Maxey against Brooks. Maxey passes to Embiid. Here's Clark. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Brooks against Harden. Pass to Embiid. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. and these guys, they follow him.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Harden.
2 minutes remaining.
Embiid inside. Defended by Jackson. 4 on the clock. No good. A bit long that time. Memphis leading. Now Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. And another miss by Memphis. Left side Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Outside Tucker. Here's Harden. Out left to the wing. Embiid passes to Harris. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Nice bucket. The polished inside game. Something Harris relies on.
Clark outside. And here's Brooks. The three. He's off on that one. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Back to Embiid. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Embiid's got 6.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
On the wing, Bane shoots it from the corner. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And Clark gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Clark's gotten his second bucket of the game.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Harden against Brooks. And then Harden with the jam.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. A good look from Bane. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Now here's Maxey. Here's Harden. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Grizzlies up by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
10. It's that time, Grizzlies fans.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. Now here's Tucker. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation.
Harris against Bane. Pass to Tucker. The ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
3 on the clock. A shot from the high post. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And Embiid with the lay-in. Embiid's got 8.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. PA?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scores are rising to the top.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Grizzlies on D. Trailing by 2. Embiid inside. Jackson on him. Back to Embiid. Shot clock at 6.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
It's all about getting ideal positioning. Once Embiid gets it, the D is toast.
And the basket by Clark.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
For Philadelphia, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now here's Embiid. 5 to shoot, and there's a 3-second violation.
Memphis ball.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Well, Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Here's Embiid after the basket by Memphis.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Bain against Harris.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bain getting off the ground with ease.
Harden against Brooks. Harden, the pass to Embiid. A minute 31 left in the first half. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
And Embiid, no good on that one. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, BA, and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Jackson against Embiid. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And 1:01 left in the second. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And again, Memphis no good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Up top, Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Oh, you cannot allow Harden this type of positioning because he's going to dunk all over you when you do.
And so the Ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Memphis leading. Brooks from outside. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Here's Embiid. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Brandon Clark.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
Steven Adams checked in for Clark. Memphis has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And it's Brooks missing. Well, the 76ers shooting about 60% for the game. Harris against Bain. Outside Harden. Back to Harris. Stolen by Jackson. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Grizzlies leading by... Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Clark in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Embiid misses.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Embiid's shot is good.
Wow, the vision of P.J. Tucker made that play possible.
Well, Memphis shooting the ball at 48% so far. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. Be it they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
The free throw drops for Bain.
And some will remember that Desmond Bain was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Bassey, he's checked in for the Sixers. Brooks against Harden. Pass to Embiid. Here's Bassey, 6 to shoot. Back to Embiid. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Grizzlies on offense. 4-point game. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
13 fouls.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Clark outside. Outside for Brooks. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bain earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Morant's got 11 points.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the three a little bit more.
Here's Bassey. Inside. And stolen by Clark. Morant against Embiid. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Pass to Bassi. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He misses the free throw.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Charles Bassett. 2 shots.
And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
The Sixers trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the
Left side, Harden. Pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. Shot to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Embiid against Clark. Back to Embiid. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
You know Embiid loves to produce like this, and you can tell it's firing up the team as well.
Here's Morant with the drive. Good. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Embiid with a steal. Pass to Harris. Here's Bassi. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
And he drops the first.
At the line for Memphis, John Morant.
He does not get the second one. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Brooks against Harden. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Embiid inside. Give him 20. Outside Morant. He got a piece of it. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And they've racked up.
The 76ers.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. James Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Bassi in at the power forward. Clock at 4. Here's Embiid. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
Williams is checked in for Memphis. And the second free throw is good. Memphis leading. Clark right side. Williams passes to Clark. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies,
And it's the Sixers with the ball. It's stolen by Clark. On the break. And it's Brooks missing. And stolen by Clark. Brooks with it. Harden picks him up. And Harden with the block. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his 5th foul. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers. Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
Pass to Bain. Jackson for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Harris on the wing, hounded by Morant. Here's Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Clark in the post, down low. Tries again. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Harris drives in, outside for Harden. Goes back up. That one is off. And it's Memphis the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Morant against Harden. And here's Morant. And he makes it on the layup.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
The 76ers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Embiid, high post. Clark grabs the board. Well, Memphis shooting only 29% since the 4th quarter began. And that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 20.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Over to the left wing. Here's Bassi. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup. He's got 25.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Harden against Morant. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Clark. Jackson down low. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Williams is checked in for Jackson. To the middle. Embiid inside. Brooks defending. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
And it's Morant off the drive. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Here's Embiid. Second chance effort. That shot is off. Good D by Clark. Here's Morant. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The 76ers have gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. To the paint. Here's Embiid. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
Here's Morant. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Joel Embiid. Adams checked in for Memphis.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Harden against Brooks. Harris left side. Out to the wing. Here's Embiid. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here's Bain. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 12. Harden with it. Outside Maxey. Shoots over Morant. Second chance shot. And no good, trying to use the glass. Right side Bane. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one.